Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode in Evenant Design. This might be the first time you guys actually see me, so that's pretty cool. I want to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. It's really fun to see that so many people are interested in learning more about the creative fields. And also I want to thank you guys for having the patience with me, for not uploading anything for the past few months. I've been working and traveling all over the world basically. Right now I'm in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. So, but anyways, I'm back to creating more videos for you guys so you can learn more and yeah, get the scene going a bit more. So today I want to talk about a pretty important subject. It's a very common problem that a lot of artists face, and that is basically how to overcome an artist block. So what that is basically, you're sitting there, you're trying to paint something, you're motivated, but you don't have any ideas, or nothing really comes out on the screen, or whatever that comes out is basically crap. So I want to talk about how to overcome that. And it's not only artists who face this, it's also composers making music, or writers trying to write something new for their book. And that's called a writer's block. So it has different names, but it's basically the same thing. You're creatively blocked from creating anything. So I wanted to show you 3 ways of overcoming this. The first way is basically to get inspired. And I think this is so important. I think this is the best one of all of them. Because inspiration, when you couple that with motivation, that really drives itself. You're unstoppable basically creatively, because you have inspiration and you have the motivation to carry out those ideas that you get with your inspiration. So a few ways to getting inspiration is basically, walk in nature, go for a hike somewhere, or walk in your city. Look at your buildings, look at the people around you, look at all the architecture. Maybe read a book. I've been inspired so many times by books. You can play video games, watch movies, or TV series, but not too much though. And you can also look at other people's paintings. Trying to get inspiration from their work. Go to DeviantART or Google or something and find some inspiration there. Number 2, just do something. Do anything. This is a pretty cool one, because once you start creating, you kind of get out of that block. You're suddenly creating something. It can be crap, it's fine, as long as you're just doing something and trying to bait out some ideas from that. And one technique that I usually use for this type of thing is called photo bashing. And what that entails is basically that you sit in Photoshop or whichever program you use, and then you take a few photos and you bash them together, you manipulate them, you change around perspectives, and you cut out things. You can play with the layer styles and basically just manipulate around until ideas sort of pop up from that. And that's basically called happy accidents. So you're trying to bait out inspiration, happy accidents, ideas from just creating random things. You might have an idea that you want to make an environment. So you can put in a bunch of photos and manipulate them so they kind of look like an environment, with some interesting shapes. And then usually you'll get some cool ideas from that. Number 3, studies. Studies are awesome. You learn so much from them. Not only does it free you from the artist block, but it also teaches you, techniques, specific techniques on how to paint things that you would like to paint. So I'd recommend doing studies of paintings from old masters and the new ones. You can go to DeviantArt and check out your favorite artists and try to make a study from that. Paint exactly what he or she painted. And then you can also do studies from photos. So take an interesting photo, try to paint exactly what's on that photo, either on Google or maybe your own photos. And also you can do some live studies. So you can paint live things. Cityscapes and mountains. Actually, I have that right here in Kuala Lumpur. I have a cityscape right there. It's an amazing view. And also mountains. Actually, let me show you. Oh, crap. So that's my table with the flute and everything. And that's my view. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so basically that's a really good way to overcome any artist block and teach yourself some techniques while doing it. So studies are awesome. All right guys, that's it. those are my 3 ways to overcoming any sort of artist block. Number 1, get inspired. You know, go out in nature, do things, try to get more inspiration for your painting. Number 2, just do something, do anything. As long as you're creating, you'll probably end up, you know, baiting out some cool ideas. And then number 3, do studies. So I hope you liked this video, and I'll be posting more soon, you know, a lot more frequent than I have these past few months. So if you have any suggestions or comments or whatever, just leave it down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Oh yeah guys, before I leave you, I just wanted to say one more thing. It's a pretty important thing in the subject, and that is that sometimes you actually just have to take a break. You know, take 1 week off, don't paint anything, because when you come back you're gonna feel more refreshed, more inspired, and it's gonna go way easier. So good luck.